Oh, yeah. ESPN YouTube. Where's the ones that Blake gave us? Should we get that one? We're going. We're streaming now. I just I would do. We'll just start with links, and then we'll go from there. They are, but I still would take them out one at a time since we don't do that many. Let's go. All right, folks, we'll be starting momentarily. 6:28 right now. We were shooting for a 6:30 start, so it looks like we're probably going to hit that number pretty close, which is rare for us Calandros. So if somebody online can throw something in the chat and let us know that you can hear us, because you should be able to hear us now. By the way, everybody in the store, if y'all are aware of what we've done virtually in the past few years, we do a live auction. But if you want to participate in the live auction, you need to be on the YouTube stream, because that's where we take the bids for that. So make sure you got your phones tuned in and out. If you're interested in this live auction, you can pull up the it's on ESPN 104.5's YouTube stream and the chat out there. And Hunter Hawkins says they can hear us, which is perfect. So we'll be starting shortly. Thanks, Scott. Thanks for joining us on the chat. Now you should be able to hear me. That means nobody heard me online either. All right, man. Take it easy. Yeah, if you're watching online and you're not in store, let us know where you're watching from. We were interested to see whether there was going to be a bunch of watch parties, even with it being in person this year, finally. But, oh, Aisle 8's got a watch party going on? Sweet. All right, online folks. I was told I was too loud, so I'll turn it down online a little bit. Y'all let me know if it's good now. I do appreciate it, Clint, that you think that I'm Matt Moscona, but I'm not. Maybe there's a future in broadcasting for me. I won't tell him you said that. All right, well, I guess we can go ahead and bring in the cameras. We're not quite everybody behind the bar yet.
Hello. Can everybody hear me?
All right, so let me go live with the cameras. Let's see if we can work this. We don't have a producer, so I'm going to be running this myself. Hopefully the folks on online can see us now.
Hello. Can they hear me on the speakers?
Should be able to.
What's up, everybody?
Is that loud enough for all the folks in the back? For the aisle? Yeah, I got to adjust it out here.
We're about to start shortly. They're still getting the tickets in the wheel. Should be soon. Hello. Hello.
All right. Miss Jess and Hunter Hawkins says we sound good online. So, perfect. Might be a tad bit hot. Just a little bit. Okay. So for the moment, we have a little bit of, let me move the camera. Oops, wrong way. I have a little bit of our sample bottles out on the bar right now. Just some choices of what's going to be in the raffle. If you're just joining us online, we're also going to be doing our live auction that we kind of started a couple of years ago. But you'll need to be in the YouTube chat to participate.
Get in the chat. Everybody get in the chat.
And we will be following.
No rude comments in the chat. Only good comments and positive vibes from everybody in the chat room.
Uncle Mark's got to get
per the usual. All the whiskey people out there.
Here, look. You take this one. I'll do this one.
All right, y'all want to go?
Yeah, so do we have we have all of our tickets in the hopper now?
I think they're almost done.
Yeah, that was the holdup. We went all the way until 6 o'clock with ticket sales, and unfortunately that gave us like 30 minutes to try and get everything processed and in the hopper. So, all right, they said they're ready.
They're ready. We're ready for this thing.
Where's the hopper?
Yeah, we got to get the hopper down here. Well, listen, thanks, y'all, for joining us. This is the 12th annual Calandro's Supermarket Rare Whiskey Raffle. We had Matt Moscona and Hunt Palmer doing their shows live in the store earlier. And they all jetted off to go to a Christmas party.
Guarantees Christmas party that we've kept Matt from like the last 3 or 4 years because of this raffle. So we gave him the night off tonight. He's done enough.
So there's our hopper. We promise everybody verified, put into the hopper. Taylor's got his list. Are we going top down in order?
Yeah, I'm just going to go top down. I didn't get a chance to rearrange the list, but I think everybody gets the idea. Yeah, thanks everybody for coming out. This is the 12th year we've done this. I'm Taylor Calandro. This is Trey Blaze Calandro, Blaze Trey Calandro, and that's my father, Mark.
Uncle Mark.
Uncle Mark, his uncle, my father. This is the 12th year we've done this. It has grown exponentially every year, and this year is no different. The final total from the ticket sales was $73,898, which is a whole lot of dough.
That's a lot.
And that's because of everybody that participates in this raffle. And honestly, this year we thought it was going to be a little different just because we've gone – the last time we did it in person was 2019. We had to go virtually 2020, 21, and 22. We didn't know what to expect this year, and it's been above and beyond again. So bourbon's still crazy, and it's hard to wrap my mind around it.
That's not it either, by the way. The live auction is going to produce more.
Yeah, we're hoping to get to 80. Last year we ran a live auction during the raffle, and I think it brought like 9,000 or 10,000. I can't remember what the number was. So the live auction, we add a bunch of bottles. There's bottles up here that you might not recognize that are not on the list. Those will be part of the live auction. This one specifically. This is a Japanese Blanton's. I'm trying to think of what else. Our staff. Where's everybody? Is everybody up there?
It's us.
These people have been working really hard for the past 4 or 5 days.
Ren Price.
Ren,
Maggie Kelly.
Chris started this week. He jumped in. Jamira. Everybody.
Julie.
This is a monumental effort to do every year. It never gets easier. But we love doing it, and we love that we can do it back in person now. So we thank everybody for coming out here. We've missed everybody. Trust me. We don't necessarily like doing it virtually. It's easier, but we'd rather do it in person and see everybody. So, without further ado, do y'all want to start?
Why don't you talk a little bit about the rules, just so everybody's squared away on how this is going to work and what they're eligible for with their ticket sales and all that?
So 100% of your ticket money went to charity, and that was $74,000 worth of money. The way this raffle works, and everybody's a little different, ours – there's a list. There's a list that's been published on social media. Y'all have got physical list here if you're in the store. We will go down that list. We will hold up a bottle and we'll call a number. Your number is attached to that bottle. Now, from past years when we did it in person, you had to buy the bottle on the spot in person. We're not doing that. We're not selling any bottles tonight at all from the raffle. So the bottle sales will start tomorrow if you win. They'll start tomorrow morning. Hopefully before I'll have everything done before we open. But just tune into social media and we'll keep everybody updated. But it should be tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning, that we start selling bottles. So if you do win a bottle, you're not getting the bottle for free. It is a chance to buy the bottle. And if you've seen the list, the prices are very close to retail. You're going to have a hard time finding a price like this on these types of bottles. We've done this 12 years. We have fine-tuned the list to try to eliminate any fluff. We like to think we have one of the best raffles in the state, and I think the list is outstanding. We are going to end up adding some antique collection stuff, so hold on to your tickets. That should be before Christmas. So your tickets will be good until then. Until the end of the year, if we run a raffle, y'all's tickets are good. So hold on to your tickets. It may not just be just the antique collection. We could get other stuff that we just decide to raffle before the end of the year. So hold on to your tickets. There's 145 bottles tonight. Hopefully, before it's all said and done, we'll be around 170-ish before the end of the year. So we'll see.
So we do have one close-in camera like we used to have in the studio. So when we put the bottle out, if you want to throw it out on the table like we used to.
I don't have all the bottles up here.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Yeah. Well.
Just imagine what they look like.
We do have all the live auction bottles up here.
Yeah, I couldn't physically bring all those bottles up here.
But you have all the live auction bottles,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
So this talk a little bit about that Blanton's bottle.
So this Blanton's on the table this is going to be the first bottle in our live auction that's going to be on the chat. It is a Japanese Blanton's. It's got Japanese written all over it. Well, it did have Japanese, I thought. There's Japanese on the box, but anyway, yeah, Japanese Blanton's.
So this bottle was donated.
Sorry.
Thanks again, Blake Edwards from BR Fire Department. Had kind of started this live auction off by donating a bottle, just a regular Eagle Rare. We challenged, Uncle Mark here thought we weren't going to raise that much money for it. I think we ended up raising like $3,000 or $4,000 that first year with that bottle plus other bottles we added, and we've stuck with that. So this will not be the only bottle for the live auction to start things off, but this is a very rare one that Blake traveled to find. And he's actually given us a couple of bottles this year similar to this. But this is going to start the live raffle. Where should we start that? Where should we start the bids for the live?
Like $500.
So $500 will get you this Japanese Blanton's, and then we'll go up from there. And as we go throughout this raffle,
we'll be
put more
monitoring
bottles.
the chat. So if you're interested in participating, last year it got pretty high, and there was some crazy bottles that went into it too. So just pay attention throughout. And if I wasn't clear, if you haven't got tickets yet, you're totally screwed because we're done selling tickets. We thank everybody that bought tickets, but we're done selling tickets, even for future raffles. We are not selling tickets anymore.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Throw your live auction numbers out onto the chat, and we'll go up from there. We don't have any bids yet. $500. Blaine Kendrick. Up for $500 to start the bidding.
All right, we are going to start drawing bottles for the raffle. So the first bottle is Elijah Craig 18-year, and we have 8 of those. I'm going to call 8 numbers.
Elijah Craig 18-year. Sale price on that is $169.99.
All right, Elijah Craig 18-year. We got 8 bottles. I'm going to pull 8 tickets.
Justin Hosky out there at 510 on the live auction.
5, 6. I pulled 8 tickets the first time. All right, let's get this started. First numbers for the Elijah Craig 18-year. First number is 707-334. 707-334. Second number, 706-852. 706-852. The third number, 675-628. 675-628. Fourth number, 767-484. 767-484. The fifth number, 707-668. 707-668. Sixth number, 767-478. 767-478. The seventh bottle of Elijah Craig 18, 610021. 610021. And the eighth bottle of Elijah Craig 18, 675594. 675594.
Now, Hannah Calandro's up in the office keeping numbers down, so Hannah, let Taylor know if he's going too quick. Live auction amounts up to $550 for this bottle of Blanton's Japanese, plus whatever comes next.
What else? What else do you have? Live.
Do what? We haven't revealed that yet.
Okay.
What do you think of Elijah Craig 18, Mark, while we're waiting?
I like it.
Man, a few words here. I haven't had it myself. Anybody out there had Elijah Craig 18? Speak to it.
It's good.
If that's your particular thing you showed up for, raise your hand. Any Elijah Craig 18 people here for that one bottle? I didn't hear any cheers from the crowd either. It must not have been anybody with the number
Trey,
in the house.
We have another list somewhere. I want to see it.
I don't think so. Just that one. Justin Hosky Taking it up to $600 for this Blanton's Japanese. Justin also says that Elijah Craig is very good juice. I think he's referring to Elijah Craig, 18.
What is Taylor?
I'm not sure. So we got a little pause. Taylor had to step up into the office for a second to figure something out. Got some folks out on the live stream from Sorrento, Franklin, Louisiana, Alabama, Cincinnati. Cincinnati, Cliff Miller, you win, buddy. Furthest one out. Got somebody watching from Kentucky. Oh, that's Blake Edwards. Is that Blake Edwards who donated this Japanese bottle? Blake, identify yourself if you're hearing us in Kentucky right now. Blake's probably looking for other bottles to give us next year right now.
Stop. Okay. Stop. All right. Sorry. All right. Second bottle. High West Midwinter's Night's Dram.
It's going for $169.99.
There's 5 bottles of High West Midwinter's Night's Dram. We're about to go rapid fire on these ticket calls, by the way. Sorry. All right, first number, High West Midwinter's Night's Dram. This is a blend of rye from High West. This is awesome whiskey. 610-304. 610-304. Second number is 675-440. 675-440. The third number is 706-447. 706-447. The fourth number, 767-233. 767-233. The fifth number, 675-137. 675-137. All right, that's all the High West Midwinter's Night's Dram. We're going to move to 1 bottle of Shinks. That's from Michter's. Really good stuff if you haven't had it. It's not super well known, but it's really good. Hard to get. 1 bottle of Shinks. Number is 766-423.
258 viewers on YouTube right now, Taylor.
Nice. All right, next bottle, Baumburgers. We have 5 bottles of Baumburgers. That's another Michter's special deal there. Really good stuff, too. First number is 766-396. 766-396. Second number, 766-138. 766-138. Third number, 674-062. 674-062. Fourth number, 767-969. 767-969. And the fifth number, 706-152. 706-152. All right, moving on to Old Fitz, Bottled and Bond, 10-year, spring 2023 release in a decanter. If you haven't seen those decanters, they are beautiful. And I heard the liquid in that bottle is really good this year, too.
Blaine on the live chat. Yes, the horse sauce, as you say, plus other bottles. They are coming soon.
All right, next bottle. Oh, no. 2 bottles of Old Fitzgerald 10-year spring 2023 release, the beautiful decanter. 610393, 610393. Second number is 767-211, 767-211.
Justin Hosky with the high bid still at $600 for the live auction.
All right. Let me spin this thing. Next bottles. We have 3 bottles of Parker's Heritage, the release from this year, which was a 10-year rye. Sorry. Yeah, it was a 10-year rye. That's what I thought. Got 3 bottles of that. If you haven't had Parker's, man, it's one of the best releases every year from Heaven Hill. Super limited. Really delish. First bottle of Parker's Heritage 10-year rye, 767-656, 767-656. Second number, 766-018, 766-018. Third number, 706-258, 706-258. All right, the next bottle on the list is Four Roses. This was so the past couple of years they've done a couple barrels for the state of Four Roses. This year they only had 1 barrel, so instead of releasing it to a retailer, a singular retailer, they made a state pick, and that's what this is. This is a 10-year OESQ Louisiana barrel. There's 8 bottles in it. And if you remember from a couple years ago, we did a Four Roses release. That was one of the 2 barrels that came in the state that year, but this is the only barrel of Four Roses in the state this year. 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 8 tickets. First number, Four Roses, 10-year OESQ hand selection for Louisiana, 675-375. 675-375. Second number, 706-342. 706-342. Third number, 707-440. 707-440. Fourth number, 766-112. 766-112. Fifth number, 767-836. 767-836. I just did 767-836. Sixth number, 707-767. 707-767. Seventh number, 767-670. 767-670. And the eighth number for the Four Roses, 767-504. 767-504. That's all for the Four Roses. The next bottle is Willet 8-year weeded bourbon. It comes in a black bottle. It looks different than most Willet releases. It's a pure black bottle with gold writing on it, purple top, 8-year weeded. And that is $309.99, and we have 4 of those.
I think we got to pull another live auction bottle out of the hat here in a second, Taylor.
All right. First number for the Willet 8-year weeded, 767-730. 767-730. Second number, 674-003. 674-003. Third number, 767-994. 767-994. And the fourth number, 674-683. 674-683 for the Willet 8-year weeded bourbon.
Mark, you want to go grab the next bottle for the live? Why don't you go pick one out of the hat?
Some room.
Do what?
Where are they?
They're right here in the box.
Right here in the box behind us. You grab what you think should be next. Actually,
all right, the next bottle on the list is Willet 10-year rye. This was a private barrel. I think we had a couple of these last year, too. A 10-year rye. It was a private barrel from Wines Unlimited. I have 2 bottles of that. These are super rare. We just started getting these older Willets like last year, I think. They're pricey. They're good. $419.99. First bottle, there's 2 bottles. First bottle of Willet 10-year rye. 707-142. 707-142. Second bottle, 766-440. 766-440. If you wanted to get a bottle engraved, they're about to pack up. They just told me. So if you want to get a bottle engraved, you need to go do that. All right. That's 2 bottles of Willet 10-year rye barrel pick. Now we have 1 bottle of purple top Willet bourbon, and I'm pretty sure that's a 10-year too. I didn't put it on the list, but it's a 10-year barrel pick.
All right, while
bourbon.
You're pulling that, we're going to intro the next bottle that's coming out for the live auction. And Blake, since you're on the chat, tell us a little about this. Give us a story on these bottles of Blanton's, and we'll talk about it live here at the store.
All right.
But this next bottle is another Blanton's very special, hard-to-find single-barrel pick.
That's Japanese too.
It's
I'm
a
pretty
Japanese
sure.
from the barrel.
That's Japanese from the barrel, and that's Japanese 80 proof, I think. Yeah, 80 proof.
Okay, so we started off at a blend, not a blended, but an 80 proof bourbon. Now we're getting cast strength here.
This is a 90. No, it's 93.
All right, 1
it's a single
bottle
barrel.
of Willet 10-year bourbon, purple top. This was also a Wines Unlimited single barrel. 611-088. 611-088.
All right, as soon as Blake tells us a little about the story behind these. Current bids at $600 for Justin Hosky. If you're interested in 2 bottles of Blanton's, both Japanese picks, and let us know. Got to go over $600 to be
All right.
the winning bidder.
Next 2 bottles in the raffle are the Knob Creek 18-year. Pretty straightforward, Knob Creek 18-year release. 2 bottles, $169.99. First ticket, 706-175, 706-175. Second ticket, 766-278, 766-278. All right. What?
Had a winner, I think, in here.
Wow.
Somebody won?
Wow.
Got to get a better cheer. Let's go.
Yeah. Wait, we got an in-person winner.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to skip the Stag and the Weller and come back to it. No, we'll just go down the list. All right, we have 13 bottles of Stag. It's not Stag Junior anymore. It's just Stag. Super high proof.
It's the year.
I can't remember what
Dumped on, yeah. It's
what
not
the
a,
proof
it's
is
not
on,
a
on
from the
this release.
barrel.
But we have 13 bottles of Stag. Stag has become
Wanna see this
extremely hard to get in the last year and a half.
No, that's not from the barrel.
Wesley
That-
Mayers
that's
with a
just higher proof
$700
single barrel.
$700 bid for the high bid in the live auction. Also a question online about the year of these Blanton's Japanese whiskeys.
I think they're around 6. I think they're like regular standard Blanton's releases.
Well, this
They're
is
different proofs.
the brown label is a 2021 release, and the 93 proof yellow
12,
label
13.
is a 22 release.
All right, 13 bottles of Stag, formerly known as Stag Junior. It's $69.99. First bottle, 858-154, 858-154. Second bottle, 610-923, 610-923. Third bottle, 707-426, 707-426. Fourth bottle, 675-029, 675-029. Fifth bottle, 706-048, 706-048. Fifth bottle, 767-291, 767-291. Did I say fifth bottle or sixth bottle? That was the sixth bottle. Seventh bottle, 766-483, 766-483. Number 8, 675-346, 675-346. What are you doing, man? Do I know you? You're the beer guy? You the beer guy here? Good to see you. 675-346 on the last ticket.
That's Jacob Talley behind the bar for anybody who doesn't know.
Ninth
man,
ticket.
Jacob.
Everybody give a shout out to Jacob Talley, the bald-headed man over there. He's a good
Serving
dude.
up free beer tonight.
Parish
so.
Brewing, shout out. 707-848 if I didn't call it already. 707-848. Next number 675-292. 675-292. The 11th number for Stag 675-627. 675-627. 12th number 610-765. 610-765. And lucky number 13 for Stag 767-107. 767-107. We got a winner.
Blake says that these two Blantons in the live auction right now are Blanton's Red and Blanton's Black, and they're both exclusive to Japan. So I don't know how Blake got his hands on these.
He probably went to Japan.
Yeah.
He might have.
That's just a wild guess. He either went to Japan or Japan came to him.
I'm thinking.
Which I have a feeling Japan came to him.
I'm thinking Japan probably came to
probably
him.
so. Via like Omaha, Nebraska or something.
But there was also a question: is the live for each Blanton's or for 2 bottles? The live bid is for all
Everything.
the bottles that we put in the live throughout the night.
Those 2 Blantons are what's going in the live auction currently.
So $700.
You get everything when you win the live auction.
Right, everything that was included for that live auction.
Yes.
$700 is the high bid for these 2 black and red Japanese Blantons right now.
All right, the next bottle is Weller Single Barrel. We have 3 bottles. We have 3 bottles of Weller Single Barrel. If you're not familiar, that is the orange label Weller. That wasn't a joke, by the way. There's people that don't know here. So, oh, okay.
You won? Why you didn't yell?
The first ticket for Weller Single
didn't
Barrel, orange label, 706-826, 706-826. The second number, 707-893, 707-893.
Oh.
The third number,
Hey.
706-802, 706-802. Let's do a little shuffle. All right, that's it for Weller Single Barrel. Next bottle is 2 bottles of Weller 107, Weller Antique 107.
Couple of in-store folks won on that one.
That's the red label or the maroon label.
You know, it's too
You're
bad that
unfamiliar.
Matt's not here. He's missing out on the audience feedback. Usually we're just talking to cameras and producers.
He gets enough audience feedback. All right, Weller Antique 107. There's 2 bottles, 766-776. 766-776. The second number, 674-508. 674-508. Moving on to Weller CYPB, otherwise known as Create Your Perfect Bourbon. This was a project Weller did, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 years ago. I don't know when they did the actual thing, but it was like a field study, a field gathering thing, and they made the perfect bourbon. It's really good. It's really hard to get.
Had somebody stop in earlier that won the CYPB last year.
CYPB, if you're unfamiliar with the colors of Weller, is white. It is a white label, Weller. There's 4 bottles of it.
Okay.
You need a wheelchair? For what? What do you need a wheelchair for? Okay. I'm not going to ask you more questions. All right, Jacob Talley, everybody. All right, we have 4 bottles of Weller CYPB. First bottle, 706-316, 706-316. Second bottle, 767-827, 767-827. Third bottle, 767-659. That's close to our phone number at the store. 767-659. It's just missing a 6 in there.
Yeah.
The fourth number, 675-389. 675-389. That's all for the Weller Create Your Perfect Bourbon, otherwise known as CYPB.
All right, Uncle Mark, you might need to grab another one of those live bottles. We're still at $700. on the live auction right now. Wesley Mayers is currently the leading bid.
All right. Weller Full Proof. We have 5 bottles. 5 bottles of Weller Full Proof. Weller Full Proof is is the blue label Weller, huh? Yeah. No, we've got a few more up there, but you can put that out there. All right. We have 5 bottles of Weller Full Proof, blue label. First bottle, 766-184, 766-184. Second bottle, 610-631, 610-631. Third bottle, 611-000, 611-000. Fourth bottle, 610-707, 610-707. And the fifth bottle, 706-487, 706-487. And by the way, if you're not catching these numbers live, we're going to post them tomorrow morning, all of the numbers. So don't worry about it. And we have everybody's tickets in a database, too, if you happen to lose them.
All right, Uncle Mark just grabbed the next bottle out of the hat for the live auction. It is a Four Roses Super Premium. What do you think about
Japanese version? Never seen it before. Never seen that one ever. It's a Japanese version.
That is a Japanese only.
Very
Four
cool
Roses.
bottle.
Comes in a box.
Never seen that.
Because you've never been to Japan, man.
No,
I know you've never been to Japan, man.
So I'm pretty sure that that's Blake's third bottle. So he went all Japan. Four Roses Super Premium. Thanks again, Blake and BRFD, for participating in this and raising money.
And putting fires out, too.
Justin Hosky with a $750 high bid.
The next bottle is Weller 12-year. That is the black label. And we have 12 bottles of Weller 12-year, actually. It's convenient. 12 bottles of Weller 12. Weller 12 is excellent. If you can get your hands on one, it's really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, the Weller 12 is $54.99. 12 bottles. First number, 707-121, 707-121. Second number, 767-460, 767-460. Third number, 767-283, 767-283. Fourth number, 674-969. Sorry, 674-696. I'm dyslexic tonight. 674-696. Fifth number, 767-211, 767-211.
Hey, winner in store.
That was the fifth number. The sixth number, 706-332, 706-332. Seventh number, 767-712, 767-712. Eighth number, 611-116, 611-116. Next number, 706-487, 706-487. The 10th number, 611-053, 611-053. The 11th number for Weller 12, 706-346, 706-346. And the 12th number for Weller 12, 767-835, 767-835. Next bottle is the only antique we have in the raffle this evening. It's right here, actually. William LaRue Weller, if you can't see it. It's the only antique we have. We will be getting more antiques, and they will be raffled, but we have 2 bottles of William LaRue Weller. Man, and honestly, I don't know if we are, but if y'all haven't heard, the Eagle Rare 17 this year is 19 years. We've gotten a bottle every year, so hopefully that lands at some point in the next couple of weeks. I don't know if I'm getting any. That'd be a largely disappointed person if it didn't show up. All right, 2 William LaRue Weller bottles. 2 William LaRue Weller. This is they just put out Daniel Weller, so I guess that's bigger than this Weller, but this is the biggest Weller that we can get. All right, 2 bottles. 611-048. 611-048. Y'all got real quiet. 611-048. Second number for William LaRue Weller, WLW, 706-499, 706-499. Thank you.
$750 is the high bid still for the live auction. Justin Hosky's going to make away with these Japanese bottles of bourbon here.
I wonder if my father-in-law's watching. Hannah, is your dad watching this?
There's no Tito's.
He's the one that won the live auction last year, and
Right.
he doesn't even drink whiskey.
I got to be Tito's in it. He'd
All
be
right,
watching.
the next 8 bottles are Russell's Reserve, 18-year, good old wild turkey juice.
13,
What did I say?
18.
I said 18? Russell's Reserve, 13-year, not 18-year.
You gonna go grab another bottle?
Even though that does exist. Yeah, there's a few up there.
Brian
had 8
Pietragallo, hope I'm saying that right, with an $800 bid.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so we have 8 bottles of Russell's 13. It's $120. First number, 674-254, 674-254. Second number, 767-858, 767-858. Third number, 674-838, 674-838. Fourth number, 767-397, 767-397. Fifth number, 766-215, 766-215.
Hold on that one. Go ahead, Taylor.
Sixth number, 610-846, 610-846. The seventh number for Russell's 13-year, 766-452, 766-452. And the eighth number for Russell's 13-year, 767-046, 767-046.
Justin Hosky and Brian Pietragallo are going at it. Currently, Hosky's in the lead with a $950 bid. Now, somebody asked online, it's these 3 bottles that I got my hands in front of. It doesn't include William LaRue Weller. That's part of the raffle. The live auction is these 3 bottles right here.
I'm trying to mix this thing up as good as possible.
I'm going to move these over so it's clear.
Get some variety in this thing. Just need a little variety.
Huh?
All right, next bottle in the raffle is Old Forester Birthday Bourbon 2023. We have 2 bottles. 2 bottles. This is a short, squatty, little still-looking bottle. This is the biggest release Old Forester has every year. It's one of my favorite releases every year, too. All right, Old Forester Birthday Bourbon 2023 edition. We have 2 of them, and the first number is 706-370. 706-370. Second number, 767-551. 767-551.
All right.
Hey.
Winner
Wow.
on aisle 8. Very excited.
Hey.
He's next to the bleach.
All right, we're going to bring out
Go stand next to the bleach.
We're going to bring out the next bottle for the live auction now. Uncle Mark's going to tell us about this one. We have an Old Elk Infinity Blend.
And that was that
The
Old
new
Elk
one.
Infinity Blend was sent to us from Old Elk yesterday, actually. They sent it to us. Luis Gonzalez, if y'all are not familiar with Old Elk, Luis Gonzalez is the CEO, and he is a Baton Rouge native. They're from Fort Collins, Colorado, and Luis, the CEO, is from Baton Rouge. It's just crazy. So we've got a good relationship with them. But Luis sent that from Old Elk. They're here every year usually. They couldn't come this year. All right, the next bottle is very cool. The first time we've ever done this one in the raffle is the oldest Maker's Mark that I know of. It's 11 and 12 year, I believe. This is something they're going to do every year. This is the first release of it. We got a single bottle of it. It is the Maker's Mark Cellar Age 2023 release. It's $169. And we have one winner for that bottle, and the number is 610-600. 610-600.
That is a cool bottle.
It's a cool. Out of all the bottles in the raffle, I'm like super jealous of that one. That's the one I wanted.
Yeah.
But we only got one bottle.
Actually, somebody tonight said that was great too. They had a chance to sample.
All the reviews I've heard of it have been outstanding. Not that it matters to everybody but one person here, but I heard it was great. All right, the next bottle is also really cool. It's up here too. It's the only one we've gotten. It's a High West Prisoner Share. So this was High West aged in Prisoner wine barrels. If you're unfamiliar with Prisoner. Super popular red blend, but the Constellation owns High West. They also own Prisoner, and so they did a little co-op thing there. The juice in there is like red. Very interested to see. It's a cool bottle too. We got one bottle of it this year, super rare, $220. One bottle. Number is 674-285, 674-285 for the High West Prisoners Share.
All right, $1,000. We've reached $1,000.
All right.
Wesley Mayers with the high bid. Let me give them just an update if people aren't aware. These 4 bottles that are shown in the bottom right on the YouTube, an Old Elk Infinity Blend, 4 Roses Super Premium Japanese, and 2 Blanton's Japanese bottles. One of them's 80 proof, one of them's 93 proof. I was told they were a black and a red. You're bidding on those 4 bottles at the moment, and the high bidder is Wesley Mayers at $1,000.
All right, the next bottles in the raffle are 3 bottles of Michter's 10-year bourbon. Beautiful bottles, wax tops, black wax on the top. Always really, really good every year. Michter's does some great stuff. All right. There's 3 bottles of the 10-year bourbon from Michter's. The first number is 707-125, 707-125, and that bottle's $180. Second number, 766-729, 766-729. And the third number, 674-470, 674-470. Moving along to another Michter's. It's just the 10-year rye, the green wax, tall. That's a hard to explain style. Oblong. I don't even know how to explain the bottle. Flat. Oblong, flat, and cylindrical.
It's great. I love it.
It's got wax. Wax means good. Period. If it's got wax, it's good. So if you see any alcohol in the store with wax, it's good. I can guarantee it. All right. So 3 bottles of Michter's 10-year rye. First number is 767-564, 767-564.
Hey, God, dog, back there again. Hey, that's
Go
something.
stand by the bleach. Taylor already said it.
The bleach is magic tonight. There's been other nights where, like, the chips were really, really hot, but the bleach is where it's at right now. Did I say the second number? 610-439, 610-439 for Michter's 10-year rye. And the third number, 707-175, 707-175.
Oh, that next one's my favorite.
It's, well, 2 more is one of my favorite bottles in the raffle every time.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong one.
I'm going to have to go back. We're going to have to go see it. I've already moved. I threw it back in there. Well, we'll go see it on the stream.
So what's coming up next that are my favorites are the 2 Michter's toasted barrels.
Yeah. So the next bottle, we have 3 of them. It's Michter's Toasted Barrel Rye. They come in standard Michter's looking bottles, but my God, these are some of the best releases of the year. Both any of the Michter's toasted stuff is outstanding. They're like some of the pioneers with that, I think, and they're very good. So we have 3 bottles of the Michter's barrel strength rye, toasted barrel rye. I'm sorry, not the barrel strength, toasted barrel. All right, 3 bottles. 675 612 675 612. Second number 766-295 766-295. And the third number 766-060 766-060. The next bottle is Michter's Toasted Barrel Sour Mash. This is a contender for my favorite bottle in the raffle.
Didn't you bring one of those to the in-studio tasting a few years ago? Is that the one that I'm thinking of?
I've never cracked one of those. I've only drank off other people's.
Somebody, maybe, I could have sworn we had that.
No.
We didn't?
I wouldn't drink that. All right, 1 bottle of Michter's Toasted Barrel Sour Mash, 706-909, 706-909. All right, moving along. I posted a picture of this yesterday. There's not many bells and whistles. It's just Elijah Craig 12-year barrel proof, but it's the old style bottling of Elijah Craig. It has 12 years written on the back label. It's just a little squat bottle that they stopped making 5-ish, 6 years ago. Hard to get, though. I unearthed it in the back when I was looking through stuff yesterday.
That's one of my bottles.
Yeah, I think it was. So anyway, Mark's Elijah Craig barrel proof 12-year old squat bottle for $90. 707-334, 707-334. It's a cool bottle. You're not going to be able to find those anywhere anymore.
Really?
They've been gone for a while. Sorry, Dad.
Jesus.
Current high bid on the live auction is $1,000. Is still Wesley Mayer's win right now for these 4 bottles sitting in front of me. Might need to add another one, Mark.
I'm trying to shuffle these tickets as best as possible. We don't like tickets are falling out everywhere. We don't like duplicate winners either. We try not to have duplicate winners, but it happens every year. There's some people that buy one ticket that win multiple bottles. There's people that buy 50 tickets that don't win any bottles. It's all luck of the draw. All right, next 4 bottles are E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof. E.H. Taylor has become one of the hardest things to get out there. This one specifically we get very little of now, and this is an awesome bourbon. Comes in a tube. It's $90. We have 4 of them. First number, 767-802, 767-802. Second number, 766-525, 766-525. Third number, 706-401, 706-401. And the fourth number for E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof, 611-159 for the Colonel.
I think.
E.H.
I'm not sure.
This is from us, Taylor?
Yes, from me.
All right. Well, we just had a bunch of bids come through on the 4 bottles in front of me. A bunch of back and forth, but we're up to $1,500 for the live auction for some great charities. So don't sleep on this one. Will Dumas is the $1,500 winner at the moment. And we'll add some more bottles shortly.
All right. Next bottle is Elmer T. Lee. We have 5 bottles of Elmer T. Lee.
Shelby Sims says the EC Squat, one of the best bottles in the raffle.
I think so.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
That was great.
Brightens my day.
Let me know about it, too. You got a Booker's Rye in there?
No.
No, you better not.
No, you're going to have to pry those 2 from our dead hands. All right.
They're not yours.
Somebody's dead hands, not any of y'all's. All right. Elmer T. Lee. There are 5 bottles of Elmer T. Lee. If you don't know what Elmer T. Lee is, I don't know why you're participating in this raffle. All right. There's $60. Elmer T. Lee. The first bottle, 675-874, 675-874. Second bottle, 674-128, 674-128. Third bottle of Elmer T. Lee, 766-802, 766-802. Fourth bottle, Elmer T. Lee, 675-333, 675-333. And the fifth and final bottle of Elmer T. Lee, 706-748, 706-748. Let's go for a spin. We got Rock Hill Farms up next.
We're going to go ahead and intro another bottle. I think this is going to be a crowd favorite. It's pretty special. We got, for a fifth bottle for the live auction, we're going to add a bottle of Weller 12. This is donated by Uncle Mark himself.
All right, we have 3 bottles of Rock Hill Farms. Again, if you don't know what Rock Hill Farms is, I have no clue why you're participating in this raffle. Little squatty bottle from Buffalo Trace. It's one of those bottles we get asked for all year that we never have. Except for today. All right, we have 3 bottles of it. First number is 766-450, 766-450. Second number, 706-460, 706-460. And the third number, 610-778, 610-778.
Jesus Christ.
What?
The secondary is almost 5.